Welcome back, guys, to the class, and I hope you've taken a little break in order to understand all we are doing. So we talked about this 5 option the last time, and we talked about all it can do for you. So right now we are going to create a document that will help us explain these other functions we have here. The truth is, for us to start explaining all these documents one after the other without practicals, we will just be wasting our time. So as we move forward in the class, we will be picking up one element, we'll explain it, we use it so that you see how it works very well. You now understand the whole procedures behind that element. That way, it will stick here, it will install. As one of my students will say, he said, "Sir, it is installing, it is installing." It means he is getting everything we are teaching him. So we're going to take one element, talk about it, and move over to the next. So our case study right now is, imagine we want to design an Instagram post. An Instagram post is usually 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels. It is a square. So we are now going to design an Instagram post, a simple text Instagram post, and we'll use it to explain this is the text feature and how you can change fonts and do the rest of them. So we'll just go straight into that, and we'll name the document as what? Instagram posts. Remember, what you are saving now is the Adobe Illustrator file. You get, so custom, the size is what? What's the unit? Unit should be in what? Pixels, and it should be in 1000 by what? 1000. That's the size of the pixel. It is just a social media post, so we don't need any bleed on it. And we click on what? OK. So immediately you click on OK, it is going to bring up the part where you can do what? Edit this Instagram ad. Take note that when you are designing on Adobe Illustrator, it does not come with any background. You might be thinking that yes, the background here is white. No, the document has no background as it looks like this. So we are going to install a background and do everything you need on it. First of all, let us highlight these tools. Let's just know their names and what they stand for. So this actually is the selection tool. This is the direct selection tool. This is the magic wand tool. This is the lasso tool. This is the pen tool. This is the type tool for text. This is the line segment tool. This is the rectangle tool. This is the paintbrush tool. This is the pencil tool. This is the blob brush tool. This is the eraser tool. This is the rotate tool. And this is the scale tool, width tool, free transform tool, shape builder tool, perspective grid tool, mesh tool, gradient tool, eyedropper tool, blend tool, symbol sprayer tool, column graphics tool, artboard tool, slide tool, slice tool, hand tool, zoom tool, swap fill and stroke tool, and here are the tab. Here is the tab for the gradient colors. So all these tools here are things you are going to use practically. At a time when I was at your stage learning about this interface, something came to my mind. Would you like to know it? That thing is, all this grammar this person is speaking, this my tutor is speaking like this. Why will I even understand all these things? Where will I start from? I want to show you something. There is a quote that was made by one Zubeda Shaikh. That quote, he said, "Every expert was once a beginner." It simply means that every expert you see today, an expert like me, expert like a second tutor, or like any graphic design expert you see today, actually passed through this process we are passing. There was a time when he was also asking, when will I know these things? This grammar they are speaking is just too much. When will I understand it? So every expert passed through this stage you are right now. So that should give you a sense of confidence that, hey, if they can pass this stage and later they became professionals, you not reach do now, go feed one. I don't know if you get my point. That is the vibe. So just have the confidence that you too can pass through this process. You get my point? So we move directly over now to this point where we'll be adding a rectangular background to this post. Yes. So remember I told you the post has no background already. This design has no background. So you just use this rectangle tool. Use the rectangle tool. Once you click on it, it activates it. And you can now right click and drag a background all across it. Yes, automatically the background has been put here, but the color has not come up. So we can come over to this color tool here. This is color guide. Come over to this color tool and you can select a color that you want to use for the background. Maybe black, green, anything, you can do that here. I will also show you how to work on the colors, how to mix colors, and how to make your colors very, very perfect. So this is, you can change this to yellow. You can just manipulate the colors to whatever you want. So let us just use this as an example. Let us just use this as an example. Okay, it is duplicating the rectangle tool. Fine. Now remember that this cursor is still on this rectangle tool. For you to type a text here, what should you do? You move over to using the text tool. So for you to use the text tool, all you simply need to do is come over here and click on this text tool. Once you click on it, it highlights a tab where you can put text. So where do you want your text to appear? Just right click on that point and boom, you can start typing. Whatever you type would now show on your design. So let's imagine that I want to put up a post saying my name is Richard Esemuru. Then I'll hit the space button to go down. I am a digital marketer. My name is Richard Esemuru. I am a digital marketer. Now this is the text I want to put on this post. But I want this text to fill up everywhere here. Then I move over to what we call text formatting. What do I mean by text formatting? So these are the tabs for text formatting. Remember, we are trying to know the interface of what? Adobe Illustrator. So I will just select all this text. You can see how I did that. Right click down here and drag. You select all the text. You can come here and change the size of this text. You see it is coming bigger. 36 coming bigger. 72. You see 72 is big. So let me just hit enter and break this. Alright. So right now I want to drag this text and reposition it. I want to drag the whole text and reposition it. Remember that it is still on this text too. So for me to select this and drag it and bring it down, I need to change it over to what? The selection tool. I hope you get my point. So once I hit selection tool, I can now carry this document. And drag it up and down. I can decide to place it anywhere once I have hit the selection tool. So it is very, very important that you have this basic mindset that for you to use any tool here, you must click on it. Select text tool, select tool. So now let me continue with formatting this text. Do you observe that this text is not centralized? It is just aligned to the left alone. So just like you can do in your Microsoft Word, using this tool here, see left align left, align center, align right. I can click on this to align it to left, click on this to align it to right. So I want to align it to what? To left. After doing that, I click on the select tool and I drag it where? To the middle. I hope that is clear. Now imagine I don't like this font. I want to change the font. I just select all the keys here, then go over to the list of fonts. I have so many fonts here that I can choose from. Let me see this font. My name is Richard Esemuru. I am a digital marketer. So this is where you can actually choose all your fonts from. Let me pick a very simple font. My name is Richard Esemuru. I am a digital marketer. So let me pick another font so we see the samples of it all. Yes, I just want something very, very simple and easy to use like this. So my name is Richard Esemuru. I am a digital marketer. So I want to change the color of this text. Remember, I just come over here and do what? I pick any color I want there. My name is Richard Esemuru. I am a digital marketer. This color is too dark. We need a we need a bright, we need a dark color to appear here. Let me try and pick here. Yes, this color is very, very cool. Now imagine that I have a project and I want to change the font size to something like 100, and 72 is the maximum we have here. All we need to do is just come here and click on wipe out what you have here, then click on the font you want to use. Let's say 100. Enter. You see it has increased. So even though 100 does not appear, is not listed here, you can still increase your font size to any number you want. So let me take this back. If I want to take it back to what I have done before, all I just need to do is what? Ctrl Z means I want to remove what I just did and take it back to what I have before. So that is that about the text tool, change color, change fonts, and the rest of them. I'm going to show you how to download fonts, how to install fonts. The next module we'll be seeing will tell us when to use a font for a design. So that next module will tell us when to use a font for a design and when not to use a font for a design. So after doing this, and let's imagine this is the document that I want to save, all I just need to do is what? Come over to File and do what? Save this document. Now, saving this document means you are saving it still as an Adobe Illustrator file, meaning you can come back to edit it whenever you want. So always remember to save your document as you move forward. Although the Adobe Illustrator has the auto save feature, but I always recommend you doing the saving by yourself. It is that you come to File and click on Save, or you use the Ctrl S feature. So it is now saying, how do you want to save it? Where, and do you want to put it on desktop so I can easily find it? Save file, Instagram post. So you get my point. So either you use the Ctrl S or you come over to Style and do what? And you save that document. Now, how about if you want to save this document as an image that you can actually upload on your Instagram account? Remember, we are designing an Instagram post. All you just need to do is what? Come over to Style, a File, and click on Save for Web. Remember, you are designing a document that you want to upload on the internet. So once you click on Save for Web, it is going to bring up a dialog of where the job will be saved. So you see, this is the design. So you can now come over to how do you want it to be saved. Over here you can see you want to save it as GIF, JPEG, PNG8, PNG32. Now we want to save it as a picture. Saving it as a GIF is just like a motion image. Have you seen some of those images that you see and it looks like it is moving? It is a motion image. It's an image, but it is a GIF image, something that looks like it is moving. We are going to get there and you see how to design GIFs. But for now, we just want to design a JPEG image. So we are saving as JPEG. The quality should be what? High quality. You can put it at very high maximum. So it depends on you. So now, image size 1000 by 1000, we've set all of that. So the name of the image that we want to save, okay, that is okay. So we can now move over to do what? Save this document. Save. So Instagram post, put it on where? Desktop, so that we can easily access it. We can now save this document. So this document has been saved. Let me go to the desktop and try to locate it. So this is the post here. So this is the document we have just saved for the Instagram post. Now, how about if you want to save a document and you don't want the document to have a background? Take for example, you design a logo and the client says, give me the design on a design that does not have a background. For example, maybe he wants to attach it to a product. he just wants to put a logo or a product, or they want to use it for web design and the rest of them, it is very, very easy for you to save this document without a logo. All you need to do is come over to this point. You remember you put a background, you remove the background, just delete. Once you delete the background, this white background will be here, and once it is there, you can now move forward to saving this document. Let's go over to do that. Just go to File, click on Save for Web. So let's put it on what? PNG 32. If you put it on JPEG, you see background has come. Put it on what? PNG 32. It is going to take off the background. Then you can now save this document. So once you save it, automatically the background is off. So double click to open. You see the image has no background. So I have just shown you how to save a JPEG file, how to save a PNG file on Adobe Illustrator. The truth is, you are actually going to enjoy my classes because I will literally hold you by the hand. Yes, I love using that phrase. I will hold you by the hand and show you how to do these things step by step. So all you just need to do is follow my instructions. Wherever I click that. You get my point? So it will be very, very easy for you to follow through. Like I said earlier, it will be very, very difficult for us to start talking about all these points we see here. Very, very difficult. So what we are going to do is, as we go on in the project, we are now going to make use of all these points you see here, and I will explain to you when to use all of them. That is the reason why we are actually doing 25 projects. That 25 project, we are going to touch all aspects of the tools of this software. So do not be scared, okay? Grasp the little you can grasp now, and you will get all before we finish the 25 projects. I hope you have learned a lot from this little lesson on how to use the text feature on AI, on how to save documents and the rest of them, or how to use the select tool. Please, if you do not understand any point, just take the video back, play it again so you understand it. That is the reason why it is a video. That is the reason why I am not typing in the class. I made it a video so you can easily do what? Watch the video at your convenient time. I hope you get my point. Again, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, remember in the introduction I talked about some set of persons that we are going to select, we are going to streamline, set of persons that are coming into this class to disrupt them. I don't want to tag you among those persons, but please subscribe now if you have not done so. It is just a one-time thing. So for now, guys, I will be seeing you in the next module.